In this short video, I'm going to show you how to show button when you hover over text in Wix. The first thing I want you to do is to head over to your Wix editor and then find the piece of text that you want to work with. In my case, I'm going to be using this piece of text right here. By the way, it doesn't matter whether it's a title or a paragraph. It also doesn't matter how big or small the text is. The process is exactly the same. So once you have your piece of text right here, move it to the side and then head over to the left-hand side of the screen, which is where you will find this side menu right here. From the side menu, I want you to go right to the top and you will see the Add Elements button right here. Click on that. And then from this new menu here on the first side, you want to go all the way down to Interactive right here and then click on Hover Boxes. From these hover boxes, simply choose any one that you want and then drag it onto your website and then wait for it to load. Now, the reason why we want to use a hover box is because of its functionality, because text, buttons, images, or any other elements on Wix unfortunately don't have any hovering functionality. So the hover box is the only way we can do any hovering kind of like effects. So once you have the hover box, remove everything within the regular and the hover view right here, and then simply resize it to the size of the button that you plan on adding later on, or the text, in fact, whichever one is bigger. So once you're happy with the size of the hover box, go ahead and add your text to it. Simply drag it, and then as soon as the attached to box label appears, that means that you can let go, and then your text will automatically be added. Now, I recommend to make this a little bit smaller, just like this, obviously, unless you have a big button that you want to add later on, because obviously you want, when somebody hovers over the container box, you don't want the container box to be this big, because as soon as somebody hovers over here, then the hovering effect will kick in, which would not be ideal. So make that as small as possible, and then let's go over to hover view now. From the hover view, you want to delete your text right here, and then you want to go to this plus icon in the top left corner of the screen that says add to hover, and then go ahead and add your button. Now, in my case, I'm just going to add a random button right here and then drag it onto the hover section. As you can see, it's already in. And then if I just do that, as you can see, regular, hover, regular, hover. Now, from here, I can see that the button is quite small. So the regular view can also be shortened down a little bit more, just like this. So I can make the box even smaller, just to make the experience that my users are going to be having a little bit better. So now that the box is tiny, as you can see, hover, button, regular view is the text. So as soon as somebody hovers over this text, it's going to show a button. Let's do that. As you can see, there we go. Now, you also don't have to delete the text if you don't want to. You can just drag the text above or below the button, depending on what you want. So let me show you how to do that quickly, if that's something that you want to achieve. So go to hover view and then go to hidden on hover, which is where you find the text. Simply add it and then just drag the text above the button if you want to. And let's go ahead and have a look what that will look like. So as soon as somebody hovers over the text goes up and then a button shows underneath it. It's a pretty cool feature. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to show a button when you hover over text in Wix. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out.